That was Mass Terror, Broken City, the name of that track. Before that, we heard from the Defects. They are from Ireland, Hill Street, the name of that track. You are listening to the Punk Aid Radiothon, raising money for Boston and Oklahoma. A bombing and some tornadoes, respectively. Tony Jones here, the best of the best, the creme de la creme in alternative media. My co-host, George Garner. George, thank you for hanging out.
My pleasure.
We do have a very special guest on the line, a very busy man. It seems like I was just talking to him about a different project, and now he has another project. Mr. Graves?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
Michael Graves on the line. Thank you for calling in.
No worries. Thanks for having me back on the show.
It seems like we were just talking about Vagabond being out there. Fantastic album. And now just a little bit later, we're talking about LSR, Lost Skeleton Returns, and everybody's all up in arms and all excited about it. Tell us about that.
Well, Lost Skeleton Returns is it's my brand new horror rock album. It's titled Lost Skeleton Returns. It's my way back into the horror genre. The idea to get back into it came about while my partner, Mark Stewart, and I were sitting around and brainstorming, and we started to talk about the idea of bringing the monster rock back and bringing the character of the Scarecrow back. We talked about how important that character is to me personally and to my career and to music at large, and we came up with a body of song titles. Now, Mark, I know we're gonna speak to Mark at some point. We're gonna have an interview together.
We're gonna have a long form interview, as I like to call it.
Listen, Mark Stewart knows everything, front and back, to like every horror movie ever. It's incredible. He's like a droid. He's like C-3PO. So we started riffing on these ideas for some of the horror movies that we wanted to include in the album and write for, and it was just an incredibly motivating conversation and project that we came up with, because I thought I knew a little bit about horror, but I really learned that I didn't know much. And so after brainstorming and putting it all together, I got really pumped up to make this album. So it's an anthology. It has a total of 16 songs. 7 songs are from my legacy years: American Psycho,
Sure.
Dig Up Her Bones, Crying on Saturday Night, and then there's a bunch of new songs, as well as collaboration. I wrote and composed a song called Forbidden Planet, and Chris Motionless from Motionless in White did like a duet, but collaborated on vocals and sings part of the song with me.
And this is kind of a multimedia event or a multimedia release, right? Because there's YouTube videos, there's the album, and then I think the reason I wanted to talk to you mostly today is I think the Punk Aid audience today would be very interested in the mini tour that's going to go on.
Yes, yeah. We've decided to do a handful of special shows. They're just on the East Coast. It starts next week in Altoona, Pennsylvania. On the 19th at Aldo's. On the 20th, we're in Buckland, Ohio. On the 21st, we'll be at the Brower House in Lombard, Illinois. Then we go down to Louisville, Kentucky, and we play Tidballs. we'll bounce back towards the east. For the 24th, we're in Springfield, Virginia at Empire, and then homecoming will be at the Stanhope House on the 26th, and the L&G Club of Connecticut on the 28th.
It is a very selective, group of dates there. So people, if they want to see you, kind of have to hustle.
Yes. Listen, if you're listening to the Tony Jones show right now and you can hear my voice, and this is sort of your thing, and you want to know about what Monster Rock is all about, you're an old fan, maybe you're a new fan, and you want to see the full makeup performance, the Scarecrow character, you have to come and see these shows because, again, there's only going to be a handful of them. I'll be back in October for another run-through, but that's going to be pretty much it. We're going to play these markets and then perhaps be done.
So step up. If you want to see it, you got to step up.
Yes.
Do you find is it a large group of people that are into seeing you acoustic, are into seeing Vagabond, and also want to see LSR?
Yeah, absolutely. It's different tastes. The people come to see the acoustic show, and the ferociousness and the aggressiveness is still there, but not in a way that you would sort of think. I always hear when I do the acoustic performances that it's as impressive and exciting as any of the other characters that I take on or voices that is Michael Graves. So yeah, it's a just like Hydraulic Entertainment.
Sure.
It's a 360-degree experience. It's music, it's video, it's experiential. You get the whole thing, which is what makes the stuff that we do so special and exciting.
Again, and I talk about it ad nauseum, the age in which we live with technology is, even this Punk Aid comp, you have bands from Indonesia, Scotland, everywhere, every continent is represented in these 117 tracks.
It's awesome. That's so awesome.
That plays a little bit into my next question before I let you go, is that you have made your return to internet broadcasting. Tell everybody about that.
Well, I'm doing my best. The Radio Deadly show, I've done 2 soft openings, if you will, just getting things back going, getting the audience back into listening to the show. So it's not completely together, but Radio Deadly is another way. It's another experiential way for fans to get another side of me, another side of music, another side of what I guess makes me tick. And it's also a way for me to talk to my fans and people who are interested in the topics that are brought up on Radio Deadly. So it works both ways, which is really, really cool. RadioDeadly.net is the website. Off of the Facebook page, the Michael Graves Facebook pages, you can find links to some of the shows as well. And what I plan to do is just broadcast a couple of them, get them onto rotation, and with some different audio. And if you haven't heard anything from Lost Skeleton Returns, I broadcasted some of the songs.
Nice.
On there. But the best thing to do is to just check out hydraulic-entertainment.com or michaelgraves.com, and everything is there. So listen to the show, and if you dig it, wait for me to broadcast live and call in and and say hello or contribute to what we're talking about.
Michael Graves and Mark Allen Stewart, 2 of the hardest working. They're the new James Browns. They're the hardest working men in show business. There's always something going on. Yeah,
Mark Stewart just is an incredible person, incredible businessman. He inspires me to work as hard as I'm working. it's funny. I know that you know, and when your fans listen to us when we come on the radio, it's an amazing partnership. He's so much like me, and I'm so much like him. Yet we are so completely different. Right. But our partnership is strong, and we feel that we can do anything that we put our minds to. In the past year is a testament to that. All of the new music that's come out, the videos, and everything else that's come through Hydraulic Entertainment, and there's much, much more that we have planned.
Michael Graves, always a pleasure. I look forward to our long-form conversation.
Yeah, indeed, Tony. Thank you so much for having me back on your show. Good luck with this effort. God bless everybody that's out there contributing to this and all the bands. And for all the people that you're trying to help, God give them strength and better days to come.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Thanks.
We're going to spin some more tunes off of the compilation now. It's punkaid.org. This is the Briggs, and this track, George, fits into a lot of people we know. It's called Seriously, How Old Are You? You heard it here.
There you go.
On the Punk Aid Radiothon, 990 WBOB.com.
You would think by now I would have my shit together. I can't get my head on straight. No, I can't get my head on straight. You would think by now I would have my shit together much better than
WBOB.com.